welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be working on our master bedroom remodel. We're gonna do floors, walls, fixtures, all of that good stuff. We just got back from Home Depot. I'm a little sweaty because we just literally up the stairs dragged a whole roll of carpet, so hopefully it goes smoother from here on out. But if you have not seen our previous video, we did an empty house tour. We bought a fixer-upper, and we are gonna start renovations today, and we're gonna take you guys along. That's what we're gonna work on, the master bedroom, one room at a time. Anyways, I'm gonna answer the clips from Home Depot, and then we'll get started on the renovation. We got the first run of things. We got Logan coming in hot with the first carpet for the room. First major Home Depot trip. Let's go. This is the big old thing of carpet that we just brought up the stairs. It was so tough to bring this thing up here. Yeah, right now we're gonna empty the whole room. We're still living out of suitcases and an air mattress. We're gonna do paint, change the light fixtures, outlets, all of that. Let's get started.
I always wear the same.
Quick disclaimer, we are not experts at what we're doing, so this whole home renovation thing is 100%, we have no knowledge, no schooling, no nothing on any of this stuff. We're literally just people are like, oh, we want to do this ourselves. So we watched some YouTube videos, we read some articles, and we're about to get into it. So we are DIYers to the max. Example A. Yeah, so this should be entertaining. We already realized, we got home, we realized, oh crap, we forgot this, this, and this. You guys can learn from our experiences from having zero knowledge, or you can just be entertained by the stuff we might fudge up.
So the first thing that we started with was obviously clearing out the room, making sure there was nothing inside, so we had a clean surface to work on. We are still living out of suitcases and an air mattress. Our things have not been delivered yet. We actually have the things that are coming from Korea and the things that we left behind. That stuff has not been delivered and will not be delivered for quite some time. So we're just staying in one room with our suitcases. So we're gonna clear all of that out. We're very big on the prepping. So you'll see in today's video, it takes up most of our day was just to prep the surfaces. But we wanna make sure that we do it right. This is the first time we're tackling a project like this, so just taking things step by step, double checking ourselves. And honestly guys, I can tell you right now from doing like 3 days of this, if Elvis and I can survive this, we can survive anything. Here you see Elvis. He's actually trying to take out that phone. It's literally wired to the wall, so we had to turn the power off and cut the line because we just had to get that thing out. That thing is ancient, so we had to cut it because it was literally wired to the wall, and it was just the best way to do it at the moment. Here I am taping out all of the windows because we're actually spraying the walls with a spray gun, because we have to paint the whole house, so we thought it would be easier to just get a spray gun. And it was only like $149, and so far we like it a lot. It made the job a lot easier and faster. So I'm here taping off all of the windows so we could just spray and not have to worry about getting paint on the windows. And guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. We have no idea what the heck we're doing, but we wanted a home renovation project mainly because the housing market is so crazy right now. If you know anything about the real estate market right now, it is insane, guys. Houses are being sold the minute they go up. There are bidding wars and so much money being offered above asking price, and that's not something that we wanted to get into. We didn't want to compete. We didn't want to pay over what the house was, you know, worth. So we knew that going with something that needed a little bit more work, like a fixer-upper, was our best choice. You know, a lot of people don't want to take on this project. We knew that we weren't going to be competing if we went with a house that needed a little bit of work. So that's what we did. Here we're going to remove the baseboards, and we came to find out they were not in the greatest condition. They were like nailed to the wall, like with really long nails. And then Elvis noticed that there was a lot of peeling from the drywall. Later on we'll be fixing that, but yeah, it was kind of a challenge to remove the baseboards because there was just thick paint just over all of the baseboards, so it was kind of hard to kind of break the seam so we weren't peeling off a lot of the drywall. Elvis had quite of a hard time taking these baseboards out. He got a few injuries, but we made it. And then I was trying to patch the holes that were out in the wall. So when we go to paint, it's all done and nice and there's no holes in the walls. But yeah, look how long these nails are. They're huge and each baseboard has so many of them. So that's what basically took us a long time, was the prep work. You know, patching up holes, removing the baseboards, patching up the windows with plastic. It was just sweeping the floor along the way so we weren't stepping on debris or nails.
That's the filter for it.
I don't read instructions, first of all. That's why I got shoes.
Is this supposed to fit perfectly in here? So it's like, no.
Yeah. Don't put it down.
Alright, let's go. We got a camo vacuum. Alright, now that my dumb moment is out of the way, I literally removed the filter from the shop bag. I just thought it was packaging and I removed it. I'm glad Elvis caught that because that would have been a disaster. But yeah, as you can see, the floor is really like uneven on the corners. There's some edges that have a lot of gaps and some that don't. So I was just kind of cleaning up the debris that was in between those crevices because it was quite a bit, as you can see. And like I said, we got this spray gun from Home Depot to spray the walls to make things a lot faster for us. And right now I'm just using white paint because the ceiling was stained in some areas. So we want to kind of give the ceiling a fresh coat of paint. And we used the spray gun to spray the edges of the ceiling. And then we took a roller and did the middle of it. Today we just did the edges with the spray gun. I was trying to figure out how to work it. So you can see me here, I was trying, but then Elvis took over and he got it done. He did all the edges and then he moved on to the paint. Now this spray gun is pretty cool because it actually brings liners. So you put the liner inside of the little container and you can like switch your paints out pretty easily. And as you can see, I'm like sweeping it up. Now guys, I'm wearing a mask. As you can see from all of the dust that I'm sweeping up, there is a lot of fumes when you're using this spray gun. Elvis, for like the first half, he did not put on a mask and he was feeling it later on. So if you're going to be painting your room or anything like that, please wear a mask. Learn from his mistakes. He put one on later. But yeah, this spray gun is pretty good. It actually was, Elvis said it was pretty satisfying to use. You did have to keep refilling it quite a bit, and it makes sense. You have to keep refilling it pretty often because obviously you don't want the machine to be heavy on your hand. This is where we left off last night. The color looks so much better in the daylight. I'm so happy with it. We just literally winged it. We just picked a color and went with it. We didn't do any swatches or anything. That's just what we do. We wing everything. But I have to go ahead and sand the little holes. Yeah, I just have to go around and sand all of those. But yeah, look at this mess, guys. There's dust everywhere. We had to wear our N95 masks because it was getting pretty dusty in here. And then we left the bathroom window open for ventilation. For today, this is a half a day's worth of work. We got pretty far. A lot of it was in the prep, so the prepping took a very long time. So yeah, definitely if you're painting a room by yourself, especially using the spray gun, wear a mask. Elvis didn't wear a mask for like the first half and he had paint all up in his nose. It's not good for you, so don't be stubborn like Elvis. Wear a mask. But yeah, that is it for today's video. We will see you on the next one when we finish this room, and it's gonna look good, guys. It's gonna look good. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to do the carpet ourselves, and let's see what happens. So give it a like if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.